What's up, guys? Back up with another video. Of course, Stephen Laura style, Stephen Laura time, all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go and, make a video. This video is going to be about ranking Stephen Laura's kisses from 1 to 10. Do y'all know that as Stephen Laura, they only kissed like 10 times? You know, but it's because their kisses were meaningful. You know, so I want to go and rank them from, there's a couple little smoochies on the cheek and everything, but there's only like 10, on the lips. So I wanted to go and rank those from 1 to 10. You know, I think it'll be very interesting to see how this kind of goes down.
I want you to kiss me, but it has to be voluntary. I'll just wait for that wonderful moment when you want to kiss me. Good night, Laura.
It's coming sooner than you think, Steve.
Steve? I hear some noise within you, love.
Now we know we have to get this one in. It's actually their first kiss. Isn't this crazy? This is how phenomenal of and big of moments that Steve and Laura have, that their first kiss is actually at number 10. Like that's how meaningful and powerful their other ones were, that their first one is at number 10. You know, but this one is coming in at number 10. There's no major meaning behind it. They're in the play together, but it is the first time that they kiss. So beautiful moment.
Dude.
Steve got to get it ready. Yeah, you got to get it ready. Got to get it ready now. Laura's not ready. Steve's ready.
Then I shall say goodnight.
Steve. Gangster. Look at Steve on his gangster boogie. He's gangster boogie where he just waiting for the kiss. Lord, just give him a kiss. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. Just give it to him.
Oh, God, I wish you were.
Oh, man, just give it to him. He's on his gangster boogie. Look at him. Come on. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. Now look, this is why we have to make sure that we sneak this one in, because like I said, it's the first one. Look at Steve. Look at Steve. Steve, you didn't know this now, but they get better, bro. They get better. Whoa, mama. Oh, gosh. He learns how to handle it better later. That's what we call him.
Fell in love and had 4 terrific kids.
So, we got this coming in at number 9. And it's mean. There's nothing really deeply said here. But I think it's very important because it is the only time that we get to see Steve and Laura married. This is what they do with us. This is what they did with us. They play with our emotions and our heart and everything. So this is the only time we see them as husband and wife. And they share a quick little smoochie. But I just think it's important for that reason, because it's only. And also, let me say this. I don't know if they'd be exactly like this, but I think they would be similar to this now. And that's why I love that the writers already knew that Steve and Laura were going to look like royalty. You know what I'm saying? They will have some pennies in their pocket for sure.
Well, we didn't plan on having that many, but it seems like all Steve has to do is kiss me and I'm pregnant.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. He's a miracle worker, sinner saving, wonderful, wonderful God. Guys, it doesn't really happen like that. If we got my young kids and everything, now look, don't be giving your kisses away, but you can't it don't happen like that though, just so you know. But this is good television nonetheless. Woo! Go sit down somewhere, Laura. Go sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Mooches are the kissy kisses. Because it's just a sweet moment. You see how excited, how excited Laura is for Steve to come home. And she lets him know, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Baby, I haven't seen Steve in 6 months.
I know.
First of all, I love Laura's poke, her respectable poke to her dad. Then he's like, I know, you be all right. You be all right.
Tell me about the astronauts you're going up with.
Well, the first guys I trained with, they left after a month. The second 2 guys, they put in for early retirement.
So tell me about your mission.
He goes up, he comes down.
Right. Look, this is a lesson. Don't mess with the woman. It goes up, it comes down. That's all you need to know, Daddy. Leave me alone with my man, okay? Yeah. Leave her alone.
Why'd you drag me away? I was just about to tell Carl. Houston, we have a mission.
Sorry, I just had to do that.
I'll never apologize for kissing me. Really?
Of course.
Now you know, I know you're like, you just did this. Guys, they actually kiss twice in this scene. I think it's the only time where they kiss twice in one scene as Steve and Laura. But this is a whole nother kiss. This is a whole nother smooches.
First student in space. You're only 21 years old and you're making history.
I couldn't get a job at Taco Bell.
Oh, snuggy, snuggy.
Oh, Laura. What's the matter?
I don't know, I was just thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Took me 15 years to realize how important you are to me.
Wow.
Now I could lose you.
No. Ain't gonna happen.
Know that it took her 15 years to realize how much she meant to her, and we got to understand that she's not meaning in friendship. Laura has shown that she has valued their friendship. She's talking about that she didn't know that she can love him this much in this way. So for all y'all to be like, Laura never cared about Steve, shut up. That is a lie. You know, she just admitted here that, you know, she loved him in that way. She just didn't realize it. And it took her 15 years to realize it. And now she's in a place where she feels like she can lose him. So it's just such a beautiful moment between the best, the two of the best to ever do it.
Steve, I want you to promise me something.
Anything.
I want you to promise me that no matter what,
No matter what.
you'll find a way to come back to me.
Mm.
I promise, Laura Lee.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh. They're kissing under the moon and the stars and...
Here, let me help you out of that jacket.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Laura, I don't know if we should really,
Uh-huh.
this just might not be a good.
That boy said, good. Steve is really, really tense right now. And you just wonder why this is Laura, but yeah.
I've been thinking back over all the years we've known each other. Relentlessly, you've pursued me.
Yeah. Relentless Wednesdays.
Today, all of a sudden, I realized that
Mm.
I'm in love with you.
I told you, Laura forever gives. You should know if Laura's saying something deep from the heart, there's a kiss awaiting. There's a kiss a-coming, okay? Oh, my gosh.
Laura,
Yes?
I've dreamed of hearing those words ever since the first day I laid eyes on you.
That's facts, though, huh?
Well, you're not dreaming now?
Steve, Laura be giving her love sermons, you know what I'm saying, before she gives Steve these kisses, and you're starting to see that it's Laura expressing love. But what I like about it is, remember, because Laura's on the woo-woo, she's on the woo-woo-woo, she's on the woo-woo juice, but what I think all it's doing is it's allowing her to be vulnerable, and it's allowing her to put her guard down, and when she puts her guard down, her feelings are really coming out, and she's expressing them once again. I think this is Laura's love language, is the smooching. It's snuggling and smooching. I think that's Laura's love language. And so that's why I thought this was such a beautiful moment that Steve is running away from. Why is Steve running away from it? Because I told you, Steve really loves Laura, and he only wants her in marriage. He only wants all of her as his wife.
Oh, no, this is wrong. Oh, but it feels so right.
It feels all right. If loving you is wrong, huh? If loving you is wrong.
Oh, but this is bad.
Uh-huh.
But I like bad.
Michael Jackson bad. Michael Jackson bad.
Oh, now I must be strong.
Yep, gotta be strong. Steve and Laura is just, you know, it's something, man, to have people in your life since and remember, Steve and Laura knew each other since they were 6, right? So it's just amazing to have somebody consistently in your life like that. That's just the first thing, you know, that they've known each other since 6 years old, and we pick it up at, you know, when they're 13. and just to have that connection with somebody like that. But then the second story is so relatable because they start out as kind of barely friends. You know what I'm saying? They're barely friends, and then they turn into friends, right? Then they're friends, and then it goes from a friendship to really being this really, really, really tight bond. You know, where it's kind of like, you know, things are subject to change at any given moment. And then it turns into romance later. And it's just such a beautiful, beautiful story, you know, of how you see them grow. And that's why I always say, Stephen Lord, they don't fall in love. They grow in love. As they grow and understand themselves more, they start to gravitate to each other. And so this is, man, this storyline, you know, that Kelly and Jalil executed to perfection, you know, is one of the best you will ever see on TV, if not the best, you know, storyline within a sitcom. And it's just so encouraging. It's so motivational if you can, because you know what? People expect things to be perfect all the time. You want your relationship, your marriage, your friendship, your partnership. People want relationships to be perfect, and they're not. And God never intended them to be perfect, you know, because you're dealing with human beings, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I love about Stephen Lord is that their relationship is not perfect. You know, it wasn't perfect. It didn't start perfect, you know, and that's what we should look at. You know, is not looking for perfection, but just looking to get better every day. Looking to be a better version of yourself. Because as long as you have two people, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a partnership, mommy, daddy, you know what I'm saying, husband, wife, whatever that relationship is, if you go and you focus on yourself first and foremost, and you focus on getting better yourself, that relationship is going to get better. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you learn about Stephen Lord is like they got better individually, you know, and it made their relationships, you know, better. They created these beautiful moments that we see, you know, so just want to encourage people in that, man. Don't look for perfection. Look for to show mercy and grace in relationships. The one thing that I've noticed is, you know, we want the best from somebody else, but we're not willing to give them our best. We demand the best from them, but then we don't give the best back. You know, and how I learned that, you know what I'm saying, God started showing me with him. We always got our hands out with God, wanting the best of God, but we don't want to give the best to him. You know what I'm saying? And it works the same way in relationships. And so, you know, be gracious to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be gracious to yourself. Look for progress, not perfection in relationships. Look for progress in yourself, not perfection. We will never reach perfection. There was only one perfect person that ever walked this earth, and it was Jesus. Okay? You're not going to do it. The person that you're in business with, the one that you're married to, the one that you're seeking, like, they're not going to be perfect, right? So you should always be looking to progress, you know, progress in a relationship and not necessarily look for perfection, because perfection is something that'll never be reached. It will never, ever be reached. But yeah, man, love God, love people. May God bless you. May God keep you.
It's you. Jesus said he loved you. Know that. Always have, always will.